Season
Season
4.
4. Season 4. All right, season 4. Welcome back. It is so good to see you guys in this format. Happy 2024. This is our intro episode. It's not going to be like a full-length episode. It's going to be just a quick catch-up session to let you guys know what we've been up to prime you guys for the upcoming season. We're going to be talking about our 2023 reflections, what we're looking forward to in the new year, and just chatting, drinking, eating, and being your favorite girls in the podcast world. So, in true samcha fashion, I am going to kick it off by sharing what I'm eating and drinking. It's a very random assortment of things. Today it is tzatziki, and I found these matzo crackers in my pantry, and then I'm pairing that with Diet Coke and this Amaro from Pasubio. So very, very random things, but I'm very happy to be snacking and drinking all of these. Megan, what are you eating and snacking on today?
Okay, so I too have a random but very
What's Spoon snacking on today?
Yeah, what is Spoon snacking on
Literally
today?
nothing.
His
Just
drool.
kibble. Kibble and water.
Love
Okay,
it.
sorry. Don't do that, Spoons.
Wow. It's like guttural, you know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I too am having a very random but classic pairing. I'm doing tangerines and chocolate chippies. And then I am drinking this like crazy activated charcoal drink. It looks black, but is supposed to be really healthy. And then I added a splash of gin. So that's what I'm
Yum.
drinking. It smells really good. Tastes good.
Yeah. I have a classic combo of celery and peanut butter, classic elementary school playground combo. And then for my drink, I was like looking into my fridge to see what I could find, and I had a can of maku that's not expired, and it's just the original flavor. So
Love.
we've all got our random snacks and drinks. So let's go into ircha. Cheers.
Cheers.
Da-da-da-dum.
I just
Ooh,
poured
yeah.
Diet Coke into the Amaro, and I'll let you guys know.
How does it taste? That sounds like an interesting combination.
It's not cute.
Do not recommend. All right. So for ear chat, we just want to do a quick little look back at 2023 and reminisce about some of our accomplishments. I'll rattle a few off here just by the numbers. We had 2 seasons in 2023 because we had our first season in 2022. 19 episodes. Our top
Damn.
episode was Questions That Lead to Love, which was where we took a sampling of the 36 questions in that New York Times article, and we fell in love with each other a little more. So a lot of people seem to like that one. Yeah, what were some of your favorite memories from our last year as Hamcha?
Wow, I feel so accomplished as you rattled those off. A fun one was our photo shoot, right? We did a Samcha photo shoot. Shout out at Hanbo.
Yeah.
Emmanuel. He took our photos and we had so much fun. That was a trip.
Yeah, we got dressed up. It was very glam. We had 3 outfit changes. We staged this party scene with glitter banners, foil banners in the background. And that's what you see on our Instagram pages. So go check it out and follow us there. Shameless plug.
It's on our website too, samchapodcast.com.
Yes.
But it was so funny also how we just project managed the shit out of that photo shoot. Like, this is not our full-time job. Like, it's barely our part-time job. And we were so detailed with our run of show and all the props and the outfit changes, as Christine described. I think I remember
So
Emmanuel
fun.
was very impressed with us.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
remember Olivia coming in at the 11th hour
Yeah.
and helping us manage and clean and set up. Like, oh, so much fun.
Yeah, and then we like dashed to dinner after that in our like full hair and makeup. It was such good memes. And then we also had a party with Spotify. What?
That was crazy.
The Jasmine party
was really
was
cool.
definitely a highlight where Megan came over to New York the three of us hung out and we attended this Spotify party for Asian American creators on the platform. And we got to meet so many new faces, dance, hang out, and eat really good food at this restaurant called Rule of Thirds in Greenpoint. So fun.
I know it felt so official that we were like, "Ooh, we're at this Spotify party."
We are official.
Yes,
Of
yes,
course. No,
that's
super
true.
grateful to be a part of that event and invited to that because, we have 4 followers on Spotify. So to be invited to that, that was such a highlight.
Speaking of Spotify, please rate us 5 stars. After you
Yes.
listen to this episode, we would greatly appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who already rated us. I feel like 2023 was like, I didn't really think about it, but it really feels like we've done a lot. And that just makes me
Mhm.
happy that we've been able to take this idea that we formed like a random day in summer a couple of years ago, and then we've already come this far. So makes me excited for the next year.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Okay, so just jumping quickly into Icha, let's talk a little bit about future. So, like 2024, we've hit it. Let's talk a little bit about our goals, like samcha goals for 2024.
What are we
Mhm.
manifesting this year?
Yes.
Mm,
Because when we think about like our first year to our second year, that was a big hop. And I think that we're on this momentous journey with Samcha and our friends on the podcast. I feel like there's so much that we can do. I
Mhm.
think one thing that comes to mind is opening up the season with inviting more people onto
uh-huh.
Samcha. Wink,
Yeah.
wink. So it's not just the three of us, maybe perhaps 4 in season 4. Like I love you girls, but I think it would be so much fun to bring another person into the dynamics to add to the conversation and give their perspectives too. So that's something that
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to.
I feel like that's what it's about too. Like in Korean culture, when you're going out and you're having food, you're having drinks, and you like bring along more friends that get added on to each round. So I feel like that is staying true to Samcha.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then I would also say, like, connecting more with the 4 followers, the 4 audience members. But in all honesty, I feel like we've had a lot of like fun comments and we've had a few DMs. We've had an incredible email that we'll get into at another episode, but we've had some like amazing listeners write in. And so we kind of want to continue sharing and being able to share with you guys some of the things that have come in and just connect with those that took the time to write into us. So
Yeah.
I think connecting with our audience and connecting with the people that are listening to us, I think I definitely want that to be like a big goal for 2024.
Love that. Should we do another photo shoot? Is that something that's like in the cards? Is that something that we want to
Ooh.
do?
Yeah, let's like brainstorm
Ooh,
a different theme. Like we had the party theme, so maybe there's
yeah.
something else that's fun and still, very Hamcha branded. Ooh, okay,
Mm.
I love
Yeah.
it. And also, oh my gosh, okay, speaking of branding, I think we've been talking about this from the start, and it was like one of the driving factors behind us starting a podcast for selfish reasons is we should make some really cute merch, also
100%.
for our four
Merch.
followers and for us. So
Yes.
merch, I think, we'll be coming up with some fun ideas, and you all should stay in the loop. And I think like another big goal that I would like to manifest for us is just working with some cool brands. Obviously,
Mm.
like, we do this for fun and we do this because we just love spending time together and talking. But there's also the opportunity to be sponsored by some cool brands. And then in turn, we can give some benefits to our 4 listeners, in the form of discount codes and stuff. So I would just love for us to find some brands that really align with Samcha's values and we can find a way to, work with them. I think that would be amazing for us.
Speaking of branding and marketing, I would manifest a billboard in Times Square. That is something that I think is totally attainable. Yeah, I could totally see what our photo shoot and our merch and all of that coming together and just blasting it on every single ad on Times Square. So let's add that to the
Times Square
list.
takeover. Cheers to Times
Wow.
Square takeover.
2024, baby.
You know what I love about this is that when I'm eating sour candies, I always know that they put like red 40 or some kind of like crazy
Exactly.
food coloring in it. But for this
Exactly.
one, they use like fruit and vegetable, juice colors, natural flavors from like guava, calamansi, ume. There's everything is just from nature, and it is truly better sour. But
Yes.
that was not me
Oh,
giving like a shout out to our next partner or anything like that. Just kidding, we are. Of these globally inspired sour gummy candies.
we're partnered, y'all. Ah!
We manifested working with some brands, and Better Sour is this really great candy company that sent us some product. And as the girls were just saying, they have a lot of cool flavors. They are founded by two Iranian American women who are raised in Hawaii. Their names are Bella and Samira. And then I'm just going to read this from their website. They say, as any Iranian will tell you, we're obsessed with sour. The flavor is central to our cuisine, from dried fruits and snacks to many of our savory dishes. And in Hawaii too, sour is everywhere. Strong culinary influences from the Asia Pacific region are coupled with the island's host of tropical fruits and sour dried snacks. So you just already know that the gummies are going to be good. And
Yeah, and like, look at these flavors: guava, calamansi, ume. Let's see, apricot, pomegranate, and plum. Oh my god,
so good.
they're so good.
Whenever I think just like the thought of better sour, you know, when you think of something sour, like you're the bottom of your tongue starts salivating. It does. There's no compromise on the sour. It really does hit that sour craving.
100%. It's so good.
We're obsessed.
Yes.
Thank you, Megan. Megan is our treat scout. She's always in the know of the latest and greatest. So thank you so much for bringing
Discovering
up
them
and discovering
for us.
Better Sour.
You're welcome. And
Yeah.
thank you, Better Sour, for being an amazing
Yes.
partner.
Thank you for sending us these candies or these sour gummies. We love them so much.
It's so good. So you could get them on Amazon, but they also have a store locator on their website, bettersour.com. New York, I know you can find it in a few different places. There's Fairway Market and Gourmet Garage. Is that correct? In the Bay Area, you can find it at some World Market and Sprouts locations. And I know in LA, you can definitely get it at your local Erewhon.
You can also find them at Target, the Fresh Market.
Yeah.
If you look on their store locator website, they're basically nationwide. So go and find them and make your tongue tingle with these Better Sour gummies.
Natural flavors. Yes.
So good. Thank you, Better Sour.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now that we're in samcha, and honestly, I am buzzed from just like half a glass of this makku because I've not been drinking a lot because I'm marathon training. But anyway, for our last round, let's talk about like one hard-hitting topic that you've just been thinking about lately that you think would be fun to explore, whether it's in this season or upcoming seasons of samcha, because we're going to be doing this forever, obviously.
Ooh, I have one. And this is like, it's sort of like a teaser a little bit, but without diving too deep, I think all three of us have had or will be having some major changes, right, in our lives in one way, shape, or form. None of us are pregnant. I just want to say none of us are pregnant, but we've had some changes and are gonna have some changes. And so I think it'd be really interesting to be able to like deep dive and kind of go into those changes and talk a little bit about that. So I think it'd be fun to talk about it on the internet per usual, and share a little bit about like how we're coping with maybe some of the changes, in hopes that then if someone else is going through some type of change, then they can hear and learn and join the conversation. So I think that could be pretty interesting.
I would love to do more research on how to get better rest. And I think with my current setup, I don't have any windows in my bedroom. My mattress sometimes will like sink into my bed frame. I'll wake up in the middle of the night
no.
3 times. Just like it's the sleep situation is not great. So I would love to deep dive into what makes good rest. Like, what are the components to get to feel rested, especially because I'm living in a city that doesn't get any rest. New York is always awake. There's also like sleepy girl mocktails that are trending on TikTok. So would love to get some experts in, or also like what your hot takes are on like what really gets a good night of sleep.
Yeah, this is the riveting content that we as 30-something year old women like want to know about. Like being
How do you
100%
feel
serious.
rested?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very important.
Yeah, I was even looking, I saw a TikTok recently of someone who was rating all the different like activity and sleep monitor like devices. So there's like the Aura Ring, the Whoop, like all of that stuff. Apparently Aura Ring is like really inaccurate overall.
Oh,
with-
really?
Yeah, like especially with fitness, but then with sleep, it's like not super accurate. But anyway,
Wow.
I'm going to continue to do research on that topic myself. I think for me, you know, as again, we're all in our 30s, Dane and I are probably going to plan to, you know, start a family at some point. This is unrelated to the thing Megan was talking about. So I think I want to explore just the idea of womanhood and like all the things. Not that, you know, you have to be a mother as like part of womanhood, but it's like it's part of the umbrella, like under womanhood. Like it's one of the aspects of it. But then there's also like moving forward in your career or like pursuing like hobbies you love and just like the balance of all those different things and also balancing societal expectations and pressures. So there's just a lot there to unpack that I would love to, you know, go to samcha with you ladies on.
2024 is going to be amazing.
Life transitions, rest, what it means to be a woman, and family building and maintaining balance through it all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And drinking and cheersing along the way.
Cheers. Cheers.
Everyone, please follow us on social media at Samcha Podcast. Find us on our website. Send us an email. Again, we got an amazing email from some listeners that we will address in the future. Thank you so much. And we love you all. So thank you for listening. We're excited for season 4.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.